Thank you very much for having me here today. It's my pleasure to speak in front of you and talk about the future of NDI. As you say, NDI is the only IP video standard that you will ever need. So first of all, many of you may be asking, what is NDI? We are connecting the videoverse. NDI is a fast-growing company that delivers the NDI standard for video connectivity. It's the network device interface, and it's used by millions of our customers worldwide every single day. It's been adopted by more media organizations than any other IP standard, creating the industry's largest ecosystem. And many of our ecosystem partners have brought me here today. And we are connecting, they build products connecting video over IP. But there is no video without connection. The little red dot that we all have on our telephones, our laptops, and our screens, is more than just turning on the video. More than something that we consume, video is generating new ideas and businesses every single day. And it's no longer how we transport experiences. Video has turned into the experience. From state-of-the-art production facilities to the room of a streaming gamer, from a smart traffic analysis network to the most challenging remote surgeries, from an auction on social media and thousands of bidders to a parent calming their child, NDI does this every single day. But today, we are limited by the connections themselves. We have limitations in equipment and budget. Right now, the number and quality of connections is dependent upon the available bandwidth or the amount of cables that we have in the room. In terms of complexity and the need for specialized expertise, most connectivity solutions today require advanced technical expertise to set up, maintain, troubleshoot, and operate. And too many working connectivity protocols are being used across too many different networks, and it's difficult often in the same workflow to understand how they're being used and how they're being converted. We are removing the limits to video connectivity. That is our goal. We are removing the limits to equipment, the limits in budget, and the limits in specialized expertise. First, NDI provides high-efficiency codecs and bandwidth such that the most advanced video connectivity can take place. NDI is plug and play. We guarantee that an NDI-enabled product and workflow is easy to use and seamless to operate, even if you don't have networking expertise. Truly plug and play. And lastly, interoperability. We unlock complete connectivity with a growing ecosystem of NDI-enabled partners and compatible devices. NDI is the only IP video protocol you will ever need. In the future, we envision that every NDI node everywhere in the world will be able to be part of your NDI network. And this will come sooner rather than later. We want to remove the limits of connectivity from your workflow. We want your camera in Beijing to be part of your network in Shenzhen and to be attached to your switcher in the cloud, with no matter as to where it is, whether you're on a ground network or a cloud network, and we want to be able to share your resources or create the workflow you need with your NDI resources you have any time that you need it. This is the promise of NDI. Today, over 600,000 products are bringing NDI to our end users every single day. We have over 500 different SKUs, cameras, converters, displays, switchers in the marketplace today being sold by our NDI partners. There's over 150 software applications that use NDI, and many of them may be being used by you already. This is the most robust ecosystem in the industry. We break it out into different categories. If you're using Twitch, which is an American gaming platform, you're using NDI. In the corporate world, Microsoft uses us for their conferences internally as well as making it available in Teams. From a broadcasting perspective, the major broadcasters in the world are using it today. Warner in the US, NBC, ESPN, British Telecom, Sky in Italy. All these broadcasters use NDI every day to deliver live broadcasting to their millions of end users. And you can do that too. Within each one of these strata, we have many different types of companies supplying many different types of products. And we are busy growing our integrator and installer base so that should you need the expertise and go beyond plug and play, should you be putting together a very complex network, there are technical individuals available that you can access. Our unique advantages are high quality video compression. We have compression up to 4K P60 and PCM audio up to 32-bit floating point. And we support several different codecs. So whether you're just trying to stream and using NDI-HX, or if you're looking to do broadcast quality transmission and you're using full NDI, it's available to you. We also have ultra low latency. Two of our codecs, NDI-HX and full NDI, have latency under 100 milliseconds as part of their parameters. So that screen to glass, from your camera to your user screen, you can get a delay of less than 100 milliseconds, which in sports is very important. We also support bidirectional metadata. Bidirectional metadata gives you SCSI triggers for the broadcast world, gives you closed captioning, and supports others. And it is unique to NDI that is a deterministic bidirectional protocol. And of course, we still have multi-platform support SDKs. So whether you're bringing NDI out in the cloud, or you're bringing NDI out in a device, or you're using it on a terrestrial network, we have a SDK that will fit your application. And more importantly, it works on standard IT infrastructure. We have people in the United States who are running it on a 100 megabit per second network. I wouldn't recommend it. But typically a 1 gigabit per second network or a 10 gigabit per second network will work with other data coexisting on it. So it's a very simple implementation for you and your customers and does not give added expense to the network. For our partners, we also provide significant co-marketing. This is an example of part of what NDI does, which is when you become an NDI partner, we support you at trade shows such as BIRTV. We support you in social media. We support you in the press. We support you on our website. And so being an NDI partner has more value than just licensing. Being an NDI partner means that you're part of the overall ecosystem, and we make sure we support you in that membership. We also have the NDI Certified program. This is a new program with a new logo. It's a purple logo, which you can see there. The NDI certification program is designed to ensure that all NDI-enabled products operate to our interoperability, compatibility, and quality standards. And when your customer sees the purple logo, they know they can buy that equipment and it will work with all of the other NDI equipment. So this is very important in differentiating the partners' products. NDI 6, which is the next step of our technology, is going to bring two things to us. Number one, we are going to enhance the quality of the broadcast codecs themselves. We've been asked by many of our broadcast partners to increase the quality of the codecs that we are using so that they can be used in broadcast alongside the other codecs typically used. And we will be delivering that with NDI 6. We are also going to be delivering connectivity over WAN, which I spoke about earlier. The goal, the idea, the ideal that we have is that you can take an NDI product and plug it in anywhere on a routable internet connection and make it part of your NDI network, thus greatly expanding the use and capabilities. So are you ready to scale up to your IP connections? You can do that with NDI. Thank you very much for the time today.